Hey, Tracy, come on in. Have a seat. So I guess you know why you're here?
If this is about the posters, I think it's awful. It's a travesty.
A travesty.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting because I think you did it.
Wait, you're accusing me? You can't be serious. I can't. Mr. McAllister, we have been working together on SGA for 3 solid years. I would never. I'm shocked. Mr. M, I am working and running on my own qualifications. I would never sink so low as to, and vandalize like a, Besides, my own best banner was torn down. Did I do that too?
Well, were you or were you not in the watchdog office over the weekend?
I was. So, Mr. Picardo let me in there. As you know, with all my responsibilities, I am allowed, with permission, to come and go in there as I please. And I left quite early, about 6:30.
6:30, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So how'd you know what time the posters were torn down?
I don't. I'm just telling you they were there when I left. I'm giving you helpful information. And I think that instead of sitting here interrogating me, we should be out there trying to figure out who did it.
Okay, Tracy, so who should we interrogate?
I don't know. It could be anybody. There are a lot of subversive elements out there, like Rick Thiessen and Kevin Speck and all those burnouts. Or what about Tammy Metzler? She's all about the anti-this and anti-that.
Look, Tracy, you're an intelligent girl with very many admirable qualities. But, being smart and being on top and always being ahead, and yes, stepping on other people to do so, well, that's just not a good way to live. And, in the end, you're just cheating yourself.
Why are you lecturing me?
Well, this isn't the time or the place to get into it, but a certain former colleague of mine made a mistake. A big mistake. A life mistake. And old and young, we all make mistakes. Sometimes those mistakes carry very serious consequences. Tracy, you're young. Underage. In fact, you'll figure it out one day.
I don't know what you're referring to, but I do know that if certain older and wiser people hadn't acted like such babies and gotten all mushy, everything would be fine.
I agree. But I also think that certain young and naive people should thank their lucky stars and be very, very grateful that certain indiscretions aren't found out by the whole school that can ruin their reputations and their chances at winning elections.
Well, I think that certain older people, such as you and your colleague, shouldn't be leching after their own students, especially when they can't even get their own wives pregnant. I also don't think people like that should be making slanderous accusations, especially when one young and naive person's mothers are paralegal secretaries at the biggest law firm in the city, and they have won many important cases. So if you want to ask me any more questions, I'm not going to answer until I have an attorney present.
Fine, Tracy. Have it your way.